Live performances are the lifeblood of most musicians, so taking the necessary steps to ensure a great show for both the band and the fans is essential to a solo artist or band's career. It should go without saying that a band or solo artist should never set foot on stage until the show is well rehearsed and ready to be performed publicly. After the music and showmanship is ready, one of the most important parts of planning a gig is to ensure that all the technical details are coordinated with the venue before the show. This is typically accomplished with a tech writer. The tech writer provides the venue with a detailed breakdown of the technical items a band or solo artist will require for the performance, as well as the stage setup. This should include a thoroughly detailed list identifying the band members and what instruments they play, as well as if they sing, a list of any backline items the band will bring, such as drums, guitars, amplifiers, in-ear monitors, etc. The band's expectation of the venue's front line, that's the PA mains, monitors, mixing board, lighting, etc. A stage plot or drawing showing the location of each member, monitors, direct boxes, microphones, and contact information for the band, in case the venue soundman has any additional questions. Most experienced soundmen also will appreciate a CD with some of the band's music, or a link to a website containing the band's music, so you can become familiar with the band's signature sound before soundcheck. Being proactive and providing this information to the venue early is critical to achieving the desired sound and look during the show. There's a big difference in setting up for a small acoustic performance versus a funk band with an entire horn section. And these are important details the sound technician will need to know. It's important to be extra diligent when scheduling shows at private parties, country clubs, or bars, where many frontline items typically provided by music venues might not be available and have to be rented well in advance of the gig. Some other details to consider before a gig include promotion, merchandise, and VIP list. These are all things that should be coordinated with the venue. No one likes to play to an empty room, and it's in the best interest of both the band and the venue to pack the house. What kind of promotion will the venue provide, and what should the band provide? Does the venue allow bands to sell merchandise, and will there be a place to set up a merch table? Does the band have a VIP list? If the band will have VIP guests, it's important to check with the venue if there's a limit to the number of guests, and how those guests will be distinguished, and if they will receive premium seating. On the day of the gig, it's important to schedule load-in and sound check early enough in the day to facilitate a smooth setup and deal with any unforeseen emergencies. For most bands, a 2 p.m. load-in and sound check is standard, but always coordinate the time with the venue. Of course, one should always be prepared for unexpected issues to arise. The important thing to remember is how those issues are handled, though. Regardless of how frustrating something may be, it's important to handle each issue with professionalism. Timeliness, professionalism, and common courtesy go a long way with both fans and venues alike, and it's important for bands to remember the image they want to portray. Treat the venue and its staff with respect, and they generally will go out of their way to help you look and sound your best. Speaking of professionalism, it's advisable to keep drinking, smoking, and vulgarity in check while on stage or in the public eye. Although some audience members may not be offended, it's always best to err on the side of caution. Finally, if the band is selling merchandise, the merchandise table should be set up before the show and should always be manned by a reliable person with a locking cash box containing adequate starting cash for making change. Also, don't miss out on a sale by only accepting cash. Today, there are numerous options for taking credit card payments via your smartphone or tablet, including Square and Intuit. Now that the band or musician is secure in the knowledge that all the details have been taken care of, they're free to focus on the purpose behind it all, putting on a great show.